is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Smoothie King Center in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The tip is won by the Sixers. Butler. To Simmons. Butler. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Second and 3 is good.
I like that.
Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. New Orleans has it. Holiday to Payton. Great dish to set it up. And he'll head to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Drew Holiday, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Simmons to Butler. Lets it fly from long range. You on top. Jimmy Butler, contested 3. He buries it. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Butler, he made his first effort, but not that time. Davis to Holiday. To Davis, down low, and the finish, slam dunk.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Butler buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
It's Pelicans ball. Payton to Davis. Shot stopped by Embiid.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Butler for 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Payton into the front court. Down 3. Randall to Holiday. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Embiid to Butler. From long range. And that's rebounded by Payton. Plenty of contact. The shot, no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Simmons into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Butler Going to launch beyond the arc. And Randall right there to take in the rebound. Holiday controls the basketball. He'll run the offense. Hayden. To Davis. Short jumper won't fall.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Hayden with the basketball. They're down 3. To Davis. And it's Johnson there to grab the rebound. Butler. Not that time. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Brogdon to Stanley Johnson. Has a look. Shot by Holiday, no good. Sixers control it. Probing the defense. 5 seconds to shoot. False. His first effort off the mark. Brogdon to Holiday. Davis. Gets it at the top of the key. Here's a chance from long range. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. Butler to bring it up. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Holiday. Short jumper off the mark.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
That's it for the first quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. Good start to this one. After one quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
To Butler. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot three is good.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Johnson to Brogdon. Add 2 points to the board.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Butler to Redick. 4-3. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Brogdon. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Butler into the front court. His team up by 7. Fires the 3. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Malcolm Brogdon has got 2 shots coming. A career 87% from the line. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Butler. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Brogdon. Holiday. That's off the side of the rim, short. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Probing the defense. Weighs his options. Has a chance. Smith shot, no good. Brogdon to Holiday. Davis. Just not going down.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Davis to Brogdon. Fires the 3. The rebound belongs to the 76ers. In the front court comes Smith. It's an 8-point lead. Cleans it up. Joel Embiid. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
New blood coming in for both sides. Knocked loose. Drew Holiday matched up with Jimmy Butler. Lets it fly from long range, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Fultz. For 3. He'll take that any day.
The post-shot confidence is everything. He's still running down the court, holding his extension.
Pelicans basketball. Holiday. To Davis. Great feed. And count the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Fultz with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Butler. Beyond the arc for three. And Davis there to grab the rebound. Payton into the front court. 9-point margin. And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Markelle Fultz to Butler. Trying to cash in. A fundamental shot right there.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Fultz. Off the iron. No good. Long heave from three-quarters court. We have reached the break. It's the Sixers out in front. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The 76ers
will start the second half with a decent lead.
Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Pelicans would rather be on the opposite end of the scoreboard.
Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
The Philadelphia 76ers
are taking full advantage of their opportunities from beyond the arc. If they continue to shoot like this, I'm not sure anyone could catch them.
Player of the half.
Butler has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Payton with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Nothing going here on that drive. Holiday to Payton. The drive right to the basket. Anthony Davis. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Layup goes down. Well done.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
New Orleans will take it up. Holiday to Davis. Butler. It's no good. Great defense.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Holiday. And knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. Seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
Holiday in possession. The deficit is 6. Payton passed it off and finishes strong.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Simmons. From long range. Offensive board. And it's Randall there to take down the rebound. Holiday to Julius Randle. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Simmons going to launch beyond the arc, and the rebound gathered in by Davis. Davis to the basket, but his shot no good.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Here's a chance from long range. Payton into the front court. His group now down 2. Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Nothing going here on that drive. Drew Holiday matched up with Jimmy Butler. Count the bucket for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
Buy one or more tickets before the end of today's game and you'll receive an exclusive discount.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. Holiday controls the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Not that time. The follow won't go either. To Butler. Count the basket at the rim.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Pelicans have the basketball. Holiday.
out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Blocked by Brogdon. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Malcolm Brogdon. Butler for two. The jumper's off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Cashes in for two.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. That ends the third quarter. The 76ers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Simmons with it. Leads a bucket. Nothing going here on that drive. Driving right to the basket. Oh, Ben Simmons. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Payton on the drive, but it won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Redick. 4-3. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Butler, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
He was absolutely scoring at will in the first half. But now that the defense has picked up, don't try to do too much. Less is more.
Holiday to Payton. That'll be out of bounds. Simmons the last to touch. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Johnson. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Add 2 points to the board.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And a nice finish at the rim. New Orleans going to take it up. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Elfrid Payton at the line for 2 shots. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. Off the mark on the first free throw. Misses the second as well. Fultz into the front court. His team on top by 8. Fires the 3. It takes a lot to keep this young man under wraps. Markelle Fultz still scores.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Davis has a look and strokes it.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Fultz. Off the assist.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Here comes the screen. Davis navigating through traffic. No, I missed a short one there. Fultz with the basketball. The lead is 11. To Butler. Fires the three. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Nothing going here on that drive. Hayden. Lets it fly from long range. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
New Orleans has it. Hayden to Julius Randle. Sixers have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Beyond the arc for three. Drills the three.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Davis. Five to shoot for the Pelicans. Here's Davis. Anthony Davis. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
From long range. And the rebound taken in by Davis. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref's bit, and that's the game.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Each one more at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throws good. A three-point play and the lead back down to 12.
Defense. Defense. Let's go.
Deep three at the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers were solid in today's victory. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the three ball, and it was instrumental to their success. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Pelicans couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
The New Orleans Pelicans didn't really leave much to the imagination when it comes to where they struggled the most, and that was guarding the perimeter. Far too often, they let the opposition work the long-range game to their advantage.
Player of the game.
Butler gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Take a look at the upcoming games for the New Orleans Pelicans. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.